here for Global Esports is an unknown
Right, you can just kind of wall like this, or get close wall here. Or you could even wall this and then face, I guess.
With that word, because it is a very different
Not sure which way would work better. I would not.
But it's not like
I guess I would try wall like that.
Yeah,
GENG on defense, GE on attack, GE weird comp.
Some of these surprises for now, though.
GE definitely weird comp.
Towards B site. Let's see Yudotan on this chamber.
He's got to hit some shots first, doesn't he?
Yeah, the B default to try get orb the whole time makes a lot of sense, man.
For GENG, Karen taking a couple of shots, but Yudotan fires back, takes down Munchkin.
Yudotan on chamber could actually be unreal.
So hoping for just a little bit of stoppages, and he'll be met with his teammate in Foxy9 here as well for this fight.
Right up next to each other. Now peeking out
from
yellow, but peeked out by
big miss.
Poppy. That is definitely going to sting.
Ash is nowhere near the action at the moment, was contemplating that there was going to be a rotation back to the A side at the moment, but it's just a bit of slow passages from GE. You can wait for a little bit of this extra utility to come online as well.
All right, you got everyone all stuck up next to you. Waiting up for the hit to go through. You know that GENG's already rotated over, so
ate them in with the wall, dropped it early, tapped the spike, dropped the wall, 3-pass and face.
Especially with the Viper's screen coming back online. Ash, there's not much left that he can work off of.
Well, he's got to find some just sharp shots here, really.
Trying to. Maybe close in the distance from yellow, but there are way too many targets on the other side. He's going to try, though. Isolates the first angle.
Oh, nice, dude. They were all together on pretty much every single duel. It's a really nice pistol from them.
A nice try at the end there from him as well.
Yeah, it's not like they did anything too fancy. They just dueled together. That's all you got to do on Icebox, to be honest.
Big old duel at the beginning of B main, and it ultimately goes.
You hear the news about the EDG roster? Yeah, the GNE thing. But, dude, when people in chat first told me about it, they said it was smoggy, and I was losing my mind. I'm not saying the change makes sense, but they're not getting the results they want. But it's also like, do they not just try this? Are we not just going round in circles at the moment? Dude, Simon must be cracking up. Did you see how GE are just trying to make sure that they don't get any of these orbs? They don't get anywhere close to the ISO orb. That was their eco plan.
Patience at the moment, really. Big chunk of damage on towards Ash and Foxy9. You can pick up a couple more.
Might put him on Euro permanently. I mean, yeah, but why didn't they do that at the beginning?
Saw Munchkin attempting the B one as well. Can get some of
and why did they replace him before they tried that?
Problem though for Yudotan if he isn't sharp.
And then when I watched, why was Kang on Euro and not him?
There is a shot from Texture.
They got some odd decisions over there.
GE though now
wait,
it's up to them to react.
Dude, I was gonna say, imagine he actually didn't get that kill.
Front alongside Crystal. It's a big scale into the B site.
Yeah, they're kind of lucky that they managed to weather this storm here because they had an open A site that they could have just gone in towards. Bit of a false call to rotate towards the B site, unfortunately. But hey, they find a couple of kills.
Mind freaking.
Pass mark in this round really is holding the Vandal, the Guardian, and the Bulldog.
Oops, missed the wall up a little bit, I think. But
translate those three
honestly, this is a bit of a better
plan.
plan.
Should be all good. And just by the positioning of Texture at the moment in another postcode, we'll see if he can find any damage here, because if he picks up, I mean, that Marshall on the floor, he's just going to get rid of it for the next round.
You never quite know. Well, first obstacle is going to have to be Crystal, who is very close to the aforementioned. Oh, Marshall. And there's the shot, instantly ending the round.
A nice start. No one's super close to that ult. Maybe Crystal
well
3 away is worth mentioning.
Too many pistols so far. They could start off with a couple of freebies here and really look to challenge early on, and this is why I highlight the rifles that they're going to be bringing in towards this next round as well, because they could definitely fashion a bit of a bonus round on this map. They already see that GENG are pushing up for the ult orb towards A very common Icebox strategy, of course. We'll see if that is going to be the case yet again in the new standard compositions that we're getting on a map like Icebox, right, where the Omen is brought in.
Okay, straight up B hit. Force B. Force B so that you can save your drone, so you can drone from closer.
Does break the shield, but only Munchkin.
And dude, wall to cross over toward yellow. Isolate that one angle. It's nice.
For GENG as well. They're going to be very late to this retake over at B.
And they get the Bucky, and they set the Bucky up behind the wall. It's a nice a nice bonus round at the moment.
Meanwhile,
it's really good.
Trying to do what he can, maybe
Texture has a smoke for the
as long
trip.
as possible for his team to then take contact, but the flank's been spotted.
I mean,
Might
that's
have been
the kill. They should decide it.
Regardless, this is a GENG that is reeling from the losses of the first 2 rounds. Ooh, even as they peek out off the contact of the paranoia, Foxy9 dives in, but Udotan lands his shots fast.
It's nice shots from us. Dude, Udo did great here. Stayed on site. Bucky get the TP out. Dude, this is a really nice bonus from GE.
Really. The Bucky under the site, you miss your shot, you get on out, and then you've got your sidearm as well to just pull on out and still get some shots. Great opening frag to come through from Global Esports there to put them in the 5 versus 4 advantage in that post plan. And it really is, you know, that later rotation that comes on through. Crystal hitting that shot as well. Things go from bad to worse for GENG in that round, but it really is just the early stages of this map still, right? So we've got timeout coming through in this next round to have a bit of a chit chat.
What happened to Wolves? They're struggling a bit.
Adaptations that we need to see from GENG coming out in this series when you look at just a very outlier-ish composition that Global are running.
At least it's an early timeout.
On with the ISO, the chamber, but you can definitely already see some of the effects from it. Udotan has been landing a lot of these successful shots.
And it's not like that we haven't seen a composition like this before, right?
J Fate for the Prime. Appreciate the 20 months. Thank you for that.
They ran the KO instead of the Sage, but
Udo looks crispy, right? Bro. He always looks good.
It's such a small subset of opportunity to expect that composition to be coming out for Global here too. Because when you look at this veto, right, Lotus being banned out from them, okay, 100% that makes sense. But the question really was for me, what are you looking to pick in towards, right? Are you going to an Ascent where you're looking somewhat okay, or are you going
B
on
all
to
3 rounds?
that you're just
yeah, the comp's
really
pretty good at forcing B. I like the idea of ISO shield to get around this corner, because most teams will try and at least fight here heavy, or at least pressure here a little bit heavy with some of the angles. They use the drone far back. It's actually a nightmare if the drone can get to here and use the drone to hit site as well. Not that they even used it on that round because they didn't need it with a wall.
Just holding in case GENG pulls off something out of the book.
Yeah, just a lot of passive play at the moment. Hearing it earlier.
It looks at the best at
Kelsey
Corrode at the
well,
moment.
Right? When you've just got a single duelist in ban and you've got no real
Liquid looked pretty
to
good.
able to go in with.
Yeah, GENG, considering the time that they had, actually looked really good.
Together as a unit. Some good heads
GENG probably played it the closest to what I thought teams would do.
Farm up towards the tour de force with an outlaw, just shred your opponents who are just onto the sheriffs and light shields.
More, I guess.
Very careful with his approach around the toxic screen as well. The texture has dug himself deep in.
We just need to make sure for Global here that they don't take too long before ultimately deciding where they want to end up.
Yeah, 50. Well, it's 40 seconds and they dodge a recon.
Yeah,
40 seconds dodge a recon, the chamber can make sound, and then they can just walk over towards site. That's the plan. He's just waiting for the smoke to go down. But they show on A before they go B, so now B's lurking.
Gonna start going through now. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Okay,
Udotan pushes up, takes
luck.
down Munchkin. The texture, he begins his expedition as well. GE straight into the site. Foxy9 with a singular kill, but not too much left. Ash to try to do all the work necessary, but at this point, GE gets the site and the spike planted.
Uh-oh.
Texture creeping up, lands a decent shot. Picks up the Phantom for it as well, but as soon as he swings, Poppy does not allow him to wreak any
I was a little bit nervous there,
but
but
the end there, though, sub 10 seconds, the spike just picked
yeah, if he had trigger disciplined, maybe he could have won that.
Maybe you are thinking that round
okay, big buy round, dude. They got a big buy round. They got some nice ones. Servo chamber.
A lot of what happens if the shots go the way of the Sheriffs in this round. Nevertheless, we throw that behind us now because it was just the eco to come through.
What do you think the keys to Corroda? I mean, it's just all mid-control.
Start to get on the scoreboard, right?
It's just mid-control, and then you have delay on either side. That's why I think Vice is so good.
Different look for GENG on this fifth round here, sorry.
Vice literally gives delay on either side.
No operators out. I'll be waiting to see if Texture's able to pick that one up.
Dude, buy rounds at the moment, every time they go up against the buy round, they just go straight up fast. Pick up the AWP, ISO AWP.
But now information retrieved. No, Yeoman.
Very quick in towards this one
Dude,
as well.
look at the ults they've got.
Kill for GE. They can set up
how are you even meant to retake this
as
GENG?
I mean, Hunter's Fury kill contract, very powerful.
Great anticipation coming out from GE, and now with the second kill, it just cements their hold of the site that much stronger. Tough retake. for the Korean squad.
I wouldn't even be surprised with this stalling utility if GENG do just call for a save.
Alright, bro, they got a save.
Any opportunities to get in.
It's not like GE's money's already, like, it's already too good.
He does get a singular kill, but look at Yudotan! 2 more kills, and there's only so much that Foxy 9
why did I take this guy out of my VFL, man?
Another big multi-frag to come through from
off so much. Who did I replace him with? Who's the pressure on? Kesnet? It's not too bad, but Jesus Christ.
Pivotal player for this GE squad, you think. A couple of different role shifts throughout the course of his career so far, but right now in this one, the only shift that we care about is the shift in his crosshair placement, isn't it? From anywhere to an opponent's head
is
or
there hope
body.
For GENG or GE?
These massive multi-frags, and now you're getting
GE right now look like they're going to 30-0, mate.
Huge amount of ultimates.
I hope you're talking about GENG.
Not even needing to deploy any just yet, really. This is becoming worrisome for GENG.
Yeah, true surprise with this Icebox pick coming forward. Kind of like what our desk mentioned, if Yudotan is fragging, GE must be moving upwards as well.
Just reminds me of what we saw previously for GENG on the map of Icebox against G2. Right, on the defensive side, they come out with 3 rounds in a row, and then they lose the remainder. They were, you know, they were on 11 for the longest time. I think it was 9 rounds in a row they lost to the
they're just doing the classic, though. And then like, against Eco, bit of pressure, fill out the map, lay hit somewhere. Buy round, insta rush.
But a GENG that might be caught unexpected.
And they're going to have so many good ults for next buy rounds.
Well, they certainly
but honestly, GE probably should use an ult on this one.
On yellow, still in position.
Yeah, you definitely want to see this Guardian and the Phantom from Texture do
I'm a little bit nervous at GE here. 3-person stack, still have Omen Flash.
Just quick in with the jiggle peek, and GE already has the information they're looking for.
Oh, that'll do it.
Drag him straight into the gulag. Ban. Let's see. He's going to be able to eliminate that first kill right off the bat. And with that, the shield's up as well.
30 seconds though.
They've got to get in, and Hunter's Fury
Whoa,
is out.
4v5, they popped the Sova ult just purely because of time.
No, but it does buy enough time for Texture to peek out. 2 kills found, maybe the third, he gets it!
Damn, put res into it.
Quick on the draw, but Texture, he's hunting!
Holy
bro.
They resed him and gave him an extra one.
GENG.
We were waiting for him.
3-person stack, and they ended up using 2
ults. On this
ults.
cold map of Icebox here with the ace with the 5k. There was a res in the mix there as well, but the biggest thing on the back of the kill contract is just being very patient there as Texture. Dancing around yellow, making sure the shots do come out. There's 20 seconds to go as well.
Ace though, yeah, that's true. That's the cast.
To make some rotations if he does falter, but he does not. The kill leader of Pacific is finally in the server today.
Yeah, back in. Straight up duel against Yudotan now. Tied up for
the
kill feed. But yeah.
Ah, dude, I thought we finally just saw... I like the idea, right? Trying to shock over towards here because this is where people do the Sova ult from. It's the same one though. Buy rounds, go straight fast on it.
Texture though, trying to a little bit sneaky around the corner. He has avoided.
Dude, the buy rounds, the buy fast rounds are just insane.
A lot of damage as well.
They just keep getting the fast kills.
This corner, can it really be the savior? No, not quite. Poppy just comes in and decimates. Only Charon left. Trying to hold out on screens. He hears the footsteps.
Udo, it's so fast, bro.
With quick peek, takes another
well,
round
they win one, they lose the next. Money's in the bin. Foxy 9 is pretty good money, so they can have a couple of guns. Honestly, I think they force here. Texture is all.
When they don't have flashes, it's bodies on the line. It's going together as a unit, as a team, with very coordinated utility at the moment as well.
Now, dude, they just overwhelmed so well.
Maneuvering around these sites on the map, going from fast pace.
We said it on the pistol, they fight together well. They're fighting on these fast rounds. They're fighting together pretty well.
They'll be finding 6 on the board, so just leaving that 1 in isolation from GENG, who are back towards a bit of an eco. The blades are out for Texture, but Foxy 9 deleted.
How many fast kills have they got? It feels like every round.
And it's another round where GENG has broken economy Munchkin here with the hero Phantom. Up around Garage, completely surrounded. Have to shoot his way out of this situation, but with the little peek out, it's just GE so prepared to take on the fight.
Yeah, the Phantom
what do you think of this cop? I mean, ISO's really strong at the moment, but no one really plays them. And the ISO and the chamber have to frag out. But the ISO and the chamber are fragging out, so fine.
Can he get another? He tries to close in the distance. Will be able
Dude,
to.
that was so nice, man.
Gone, robbed away.
That was so nice.
Left.
Yeah, great timing on that removal of the Blade Storm there as well. And Ash, another 1vx scenario.
Might have some utility to work off of Komodo, but look at the angles, slight high-low. And as soon as he
nice
peeks
round
out
from
again,
Ban.
it's
The
easily
suppress was
spotted out by the
unbelievable.
members of Global Esports.
Yeah, they are just absolutely on one for this map at the moment, aren't they? They're hitting their shots.
You didn't know that suppresses? Yeah, ever since they took 2 away, they made sure it suppresses. So at least does a little bit more than just double damage.
They're trying to cut some corners. They're trying to go for some extra information.
It gives you some counterplay.
I'll add too, right? Munchkin trying to do some heroics there by himself. Texture feeling the pressure, needing to try and do something with the Blade Storm too. He's only good for 1 at the end. Make it 2 onto Yeoman before he ultimately meets his demise. Another rifle round now to come out from
GENG's Icebox. I mean,
they fashion something on this defensive side.
They just lose every fast duel.
This utility, Ash though, a bit
Whoa, this is bold.
Charon around the corner, double kill, instantly picked up the 3rd. Maybe not the 4th, but still.
I've never seen the Omen.
Yeah, great damage to come out from him. Just an unexpected position.
How did he even get that early?
Towards, and now you got Crystal and Yeoman, who has another resurrection
to go on the rope and then
TP.
TP.
Back into a 3 versus 3.
TP then TP.
Aware of it as well. Because of that, though, then Crystal watches the back. A decent trade. And it's just down to Foxy9 and Texture. The rest comes through.
Because they're going back to face him. The Texture knows this. Does Texture get there in time?
Quite aware. They know that Foxy9 is alone, so it's going to be the swing. Quick trade found.
Texture.
Texture's on the other
Dude,
side.
Yeoman. The Yeoman redemption as well. The Yeoman redemption, man. They started the year. Started the year with him on GE. And he's just out-dueled them both.
They are making mincemeat of GENG at the moment. When you look at the shots from Charon, you wonder why this rookie coming into this roster had delivery, had impact throughout the course of this year.
Damn, dude.
So far in this one, GENG not able to adapt, not able to find any advantages. I think that's the biggest thing at the moment. Global Esports are always holding these advantages.
So far, all throughout this map, it's been tough, Komodo.
Back towards the A side again. Just repeating that standard set of utility towards the ulti orb to allow progression slowly from Global. Bit of an ambitious kill contract, I'll admit.
They know that site's clear.
Global can start to get into this site and look for a plan.
A lot of looming threats. GENG quite aware now. Still, site integrity compromised. You've got the pit coming forward. Just going to conceal.
Whoa, Killjoy on the eco. They're so desperate.
Out the lockdown here as well with the plant going down, so it's a bit of a big investment from GENG to drop this one down.
Yeah, but then they should know that the Viper's going to be fine, so they should have something for this area.
So this 5 versus 5 could get wonky.
Right around the edge, back into the pit. You got the flash to buy some space for GENG, but again, the guns are just not quite there.
You see our teams are getting a lot better with the Viper as well, like people playing in front of the Viper.
Automatic left click and hold. It's just Munchkin who's trying.
Dude, GE just look way better.
Sheriff in
They
hand.
just look way better.
Completely surrounded on all
That's
ends,
funny.
all exits, no survival. GE and Yudotan will continue forward.
Yeah, just very ambitious to drop that lockdown
12
there,
to
hoping
3,
to be able to find
10
the
to
space
8.
into the site, get a couple of kills, but that Viper's pit ban is just making it kind of his own territory at that point in time, isn't he? Doesn't matter that Papi isn't really towards the fight to get the highlights there. The rest of his team just hitting their shots where required. Global Esports are having a monstrous attacking side on Icebox at the moment.
Dude, the fast strats just look too good. Honestly, the ISO looks like an absolute nightmare at the moment.
Hit of their own for Munchkin. He's got Charon here to back him up at the B site. So I do wonder if Global want to scope that out and potentially go elsewhere when they do recognize that. The operator is out now for Global 2. Yeoman, as well as this tour de force from Yudotan.
Ooh, yellow.
This drone isn't going to scare Texture away, though. We're really just waiting to see who is going to be the first casualty. How far does Yudotan go here?
Well, he's probably dead.
Drone.
Although, if he hits that first shot and gets a slowdown.
One player spotted so far. Munchkin.
Okay, he's dead, but they can at least take sight on the other side.
The opening kill. Can GENG convert in this 5 versus 4 where these A side?
One of the first times I've seen them get an opening kill, man.
By Global Esports.
Got all all the information to work off of.
How much impact do you think
Everyone's around
MC's
the
had on
site.
GE? I think it's a lot, to be honest.
To work into this as a team. It starts off with a kill with an angle from screens. Munchkin now. Foxy9 chiming in off a trade. Just Global to try to hold around the back of 410. Poppy tries to
Dude, imagine it.
And then
Imagine it.
Crystal.
Oh my god, dude, look at them go.
Just continue
The
marching into their
2v4.
doom.
Does Munchkin try and use the Viper's Pit here to just provide himself some blockage?
It's going to be quite desperate.
Huh.
Hides away from the recon for now, but
He's
they're
gonna
running
call
out
it.
of time.
Damn,
so
bro, respect, man.
this
Nice
does
shots.
not
They
feel
all
good,
hit nice
Komodo.
shots.
That was an opening frag for GENG, and they're starting to push towards middle a little bit. They're wrapping back towards the A site in that advantage, and we see the plant go
They're
down.
playing
the
perfect,
we
they're
see an
playing really good.
overextension from
They're
Ban,
playing really, really good.
but really the nail in the coffin of that round, the double kill from Crystal with Papi there for support.
The texture ace was the only round
The
they got.
shots are being collected
Dude, they
by
get
Global
if they get
Esports
no
today,
other round other
wondering
than the
kind of
texture ace,
where is the GENG that we know?
that the stats just have the stats are crazy.
The Gen
Is
G
all I'm
that
saying.
we've seen from the opening debut game in stage 2 even.
Because it used to be they would just lose a
XRQ,
game
they might have been a little
when
bit
he would get
wonky,
an
but
ace, but
into this
if they
one,
can't get
this
any
is-
other
This
rounds,
is one hell of a scoreline for Global Esports.
Oh yeah. Just these adaptations at the moment as well, not really coming out from GENG, not permitted any early fights towards this A site that they're finding in victory. I mean,
it's
Ban here, just as
another
an
opening
example,
kill,
again,
but like
finds the
look at
opener.
how GENG are playing, man.
Astounding performance pushing forward with this Global Esports squad now
Got a third resurrection available for Yeoman too, by the way.
in the first half. Oh
Yeah,
my.
dude, you have a res and you have a.
First half, and here we go. Karen
I mean, Rez is
trying
coming
to
in.
bail his team out with an angle. 2 kills found. And with the flash as well, buys a bit of time. It's a 3v3 retake. Not quite, since Spike's not
Definitely
down
Rez is
yet.
coming in. Hey,
But
man,
look at Crystal
I mean,
and
you should
Unotan
res
just holding
anyway,
the
but-
angles.
And the trademark has just revealed Munchkin
And
as
then they
well,
know
1
where he
versus
is.
4 to get a
Bro, they
second
got
round for
11.
GENG.
Oh my.
They got 11. I will say
Once again,
what I was
another
gonna say
scenario
is
where Munchkin is alone, might have
ISO
to hit, but
shield
as soon as he peeks out,
dueling up
Crystal's
towards
already
here when you have
marked
res
it,
is so
11 to
nice.
1. Can you
ISO
believe
shield,
this?
Oh, just
it's
puts
not a
more of a premium
50-50,
on
you
this
have the
pistol
shield,
round now,
right?
puts it
So
for GENG, a
you
must
have a
win
much better chance of
their
winning
own
it.
attacking
And then if you
affair.
do lose,
Otherwise,
then you can still
write
get
off this
rezzed.
map and you go to a more comfortable
like him just
ground in
hugging the
Haven.
back wall here, if he dies, he falls down
This
to the
Global
bottom, he
Esports
gets
at the
rezzed.
moment is having an absolutely great day
Bro, they
in the office on
annihilated
this map
them.
of Icebox here. You come out with an unexpected pick.
And they
With
just
an
aim
unexpected
diffed as well.
composition as well,
Also,
backing that
they
up.
aim diffed, they jaw diff, it
You
was
know,
everything.
The difference if this was a
The
close
ISO
66, 7,
the
5,
ISO actually
right?
had
But
so
the
much value.
11-1 that has just come out for them on the attacking side, where you
And
take
Udo was
a
shooting.
bird's eye view of the composition, where you got a little bit of reconnaissance action with the Sova, you got no flashes and
MC,
everything. You
dude,
do need
MC
to
is a
put the
big
body on the
ISO
line, go
believer,
for
it
these
looks like.
frags. How many have we just seen
They
in
use it on,
victory from Udotan, from Ban, from Crystal as well, right?
use it on
That
Corrode
is
also,
all
right?
coming up good here.
So much of it. I mean, some of it with the calls or the patience just to hold some of these angles, expecting GENG to peek into them in the retake scenarios.
The Global Esports that we're looking
ISO on
at
this map
right
is
now,
underrated. Dude, I think ISO in
probably
general
got
is just
big
insanely
times hands in
underrated.
his-
Oh,
or head in
man.
his hands. Why didn't I pick them? They've got the promise. They look good, man.
They definitely look
Nah,
the
I
best
think
they've ever been.
everyone and me included
Meanwhile, for GENG,
got really shaken from their last game.
just absolutely befuddled.
It is leaving
What's the
a
VOD
lot
time?
to
It's
be
a fast
desired for
VOD.
them at the moment, but
20
I'll add a
23
slight
minutes at the
caveat
moment.
to GENG, right?
Please do.
We've seen shocking
Yeah,
play
they
from
had
them
fast
on the
rounds,
defensive
man,
side
they
of
really
Icebox
did.
Before. Maybe it's just one of those Icebox things. Let's see here in this pistol round if they're going to be able to put one foot in front of the other, or if it goes Global's way, and that may be the map done.
Yeah.
Bro, look
Maybe.
at Crystal, man. Crystal's
Let's see,
14 to
GENG
5. I didn't
definitely
even
got to
mention
dig
him, and he's
themselves
14
out
to
of
5.
this situation. You got some pistols, the sheriffs as well to back it up. Straight into the A site they stream.
Did they
Let's see
use
what these
early
defenses do.
drones
Looks like
so they don't
Global
get
already
orbs?
a big rotation
They really
towards
thought
the
they
A
would
site. You've got
have an
Udotan
ISO getting an
pushing in
orb.
through B as well as Ban up through mid, so they do know with all this extra
I'm gonna flash
utility
over
and
towards
footsteps
site.
that it's going to end.
I'm
at
pretty
A.
sure it
It's
hit
gonna be the
Crystals,
plan.
so
GENG just
Interesting
goes straight
wall.
in, though. Smokes all around, but look at GE.
Bro.
Coordinated on the push.
Are they about to
Poppy for
13-1
two,
them?
And now Yudotan from the back as well.
Dude, they don't even get a
Foxy9,
plant.
not a
Their
single
force,
moment found.
their force
And it's
isn't even
Poppy
going to be
onto the
good.
third kill, a flawless picked up on this
They're going to get
pistol.
13-1. Oh my god, man.
Just the shots being collected.
Chat,
GE,
I think I
even
only
if
saw
they
them
figure
get
out the
one,
positions of,
get
a
one
couple
first
of the
kill.
members, right? Like GENG
I can't remember
not able
another
to
round where they
find
got another
anything
first
in
kill.
this map.
They lose every
Got a
first
Poppy and
duel.
Crystal highlight
They've got
package
2
in this
rounds,
one. It
that's
feels
it?
like just the shots of the ghost
Really?
raining out. I mentioned the flank of Yudotan. That finds Foxy9. So that pistol round, nothing
Maybe
from
3.
GENG. They have to force up into this round.
The VOD? No, the VOD's really fast, man.
A stinger.
25 minutes.
And if you're Global Esports, you play a little bit more of the distance game here because you've got the more supreme weapons.
That's all you really need to do. GENG, though, trying to slip through with the poison cloud. Yudotan might not be aware. Oh, but he spots him
No
up
way.
first.
He still gets that.
Trades, though. Okay.
Onto the A side
Sure.
Texture. 2 kills. Now,
Uh-oh.
Munchkin with the way that he crept up the tube. Poppy around
No,
the back
Poppy.
trying to do as much as he can with the snake bite as well, just to flush Munchkin away.
Look at this rotation, though, from
He
GENG
messed
at the
up.
moment. They're coming back towards this B site, and Poppy could pull the rug out from under them if he stayed in the open. Your Crystal as well, starting to come up from Orange, finds a kill, but takes a lot of damage in the process.
Yeah, one hell of a call. See if it actually pays off
Did,
for
I mean,
GENG to keep them
Texture
in
own
the
this round.
game. Bear in mind, Global still has the superior weaponry as well as utility.
I can hear a couple of people saying right now, 12 is all they get.
I can hear it too. Still though, GENG still trying to spot out the first as Crystal hops over Poppy. He's clutched it up before. Oh, and closes up so close with the B-hops into the Sheriff. The shock dart comes out. He's trying to triangulate for a single player first, but at that point, no point for defuse either. Karen will land a
Okay,
shot.
well, Texture did incredible.
Really
The
beat 12
kills,
is all they get.
the double kill.
Double
kill helped him. Now the eco. They can at least get the score better, but my goodness, man.
The
damage is already done. Oh, that kill's lovely, bro.
Nearly finding the 4th in the round as well, trying to steady that aim for the 4th kill. Poppy does get the better of him ultimately. Can't win the round, however, so GENG
Imagine the comeback.
by the slimmest of
Yeah.
margins here.
Dude, the problem is that
Be forcing
the ISO
Global
ult
to the eco.
will just win you
At this point
rounds.
in time, you've got 10 rounds in front, right?
In a
You're just
retake.
playing to the numbers, playing to getting as many rifle rounds as you can
Okay,
to try and close
11
this map.
chances down to 10. We'll count it down anyway.
Certainly able to keep it up, but look at this high low
Some of you
now.
believe in early.
Global
I respect
all the way
it.
towards pipes.
Yeah, the Headhunter just scares you a little bit too at the moment, the way that Yudotan has been fragging.
And then backs off as well.
Whose
So
map is this? G, pick the map.
GENG somewhat aware.
I would
Yeah, it's starting to
I'd
scope
be
up
even
towards
more
B
worried if
as
GENG
well.
picked this map.
Just dotting I's, crossing
GENG
T's.
have Haven though.
They've no
But again, this is
unturned at the moment.
it looks like this
Can't
is
really
the
afford
3
to
best GE maps.
Lose any of these weapons as
The
well.
GENG kind of went
Absolutely. I mean,
for
you look towards the economy situation.
comfort
GENG
a
and
little
after
bit,
whether in this position too,
instead of
they need
maybe
to make
looking at
sure
what
that
G's
they
good
are
at.
having enough in their arsenal for round after round to try and mount this comeback.
That going up, don't want to allow for GE's ults to cycle forward as well, and now
GENG Haven? No, GENG Haven's outrageous.
full
Yeah.
rotation.
Yeah, this is a better call from them. Just figuring out nobody is home over at this B site at the moment. It'll be a free open plant wherever GENG do want.
GE, that was the
And it
game
really
where
does
Udo
come down to
just
the decision for Global.
won
What do you
every call.
prioritize? Finding damage or just not giving over ultimate ores? Textures close to the Blade Storm. That's about all. So you can look for a bit of damage here for sure, but you need, you know, a couple of kills, not just one.
Nonetheless, still a lot of cushion for Global Esports to work off of, but right now, circling around the back from Garage.
I'm not going to give him
Yeah,
anything.
you get first info from the turret and the alarm bot, so GENG don't need to worry about that just yet. Now they do.
GENG could potentially look to exit all the way from Snowman or somewhere else instead. Foxy9, though, happy to take the duels. 2 found instantly. Swaps over the Classic.
Yeah, no damage done by Global just yet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Still peeking out.
If there's just one kill that does come on through here, it's fine. It's just the Outlaw, but Global now will go up with the ship.
Well, Foxy9 gets his
That's
ult pretty
3
early.
kills for Foxy9 as well. A lot of ult charges gathered in that one little moment.
Yeah, closer to a lockdown is going to be quite favorable for GENG if they want to have some scaling up towards the sites, but they do have to make sure they're not giving Crystal access towards the Hunter's Fury at the same kind of time, right? These positions, there can be some very backed up rounds to come through from Global Esports, and that may be the map. So there is a lot of climbing that GENG need to do here in a
when do they get their ults? I mean, they're so far away still.
Comeback. The guns are back for Global Esports as well.
Okay, let's see what the big buy round is. The big buy round is a 3-passing duel over towards middle.
Bit of a mid-challenge to come through.
Oh
from
my
Global.
goodness.
I'm talking about Crystal not giving him access to the Hunter's Fury. That is just
insane.
a superb shot on a Munchkin.
Not a lot of smokes available left either, just Karen now. Ops for Rafters and the drone, both scouting the location.
Similar approach to what we saw before from GENG, right? Trying to find some information up through B, see if they can bring a rotation over. With the investment of the Owl drone towards A, you're trying to keep Global just interested that it might be a bit of a later A play. So I love this positioning at the moment, actually, from Yudotan. If he sticks around, he can rendezvous out. If he finds 1 or 2, that'd be even better. Now with 50 seconds to go, as this rotation starts to come through from GENG.
It's a nice buy round. Go 3-passing aggro middle, you clear mid, you deep trip middle, so you get full info. It's around the corner, so they still have to kind of get to like here to see it. And then you can stack the sights. And at the same time, you can break whatever Killjoy util they have.
Up around the edges of the smoke, though. The Beanie's been spotted. Foxy9 down in the dirt. Poppy up
fair
to the
play,
next
man.
as well.
What an Icebox, man.
What
an Icebox we just saw.
The map is
It's an unusual comp. They duel together better than most teams we see, and some of the shots that were getting hit were insane. Game plan was pretty good. Early buy rounds, just fast rushes. Just overwhelm with an overwhelm comp.
Global Esports, I mean, we saw it when they first